Hello guys, how are you today? My name is Abdul Ahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video we are going to update again our app, and in this time we are going to, let's say we want to modify our layout, and we are going to fix our layout, and we are going to add image view, which is we want to show the country flag. But before we are going to the main topic of this video, I'm so grateful if you want to click the subscribe button to make this channel growing up. Okay, thank you so much, and let's get started with my video. Alright, first of all, I want to say sorry for my English is not good, so if the word I use are incorrect, please help me to point out. Alright, so previously we have updated our app. Let's say we have add cache details, and this time we are going to add country flag of every item in our recycler view. Alright, because yesterday I checked endpoint of API and there's a new JSON object, and there's new key and value, which is there's a flag and then there's a URL for country flag. Alright, so make sure you have watched my previous video. If you haven't watched it, you can watch now. And now open our previous project. Alright, so let's try to check the API. Alright, so this is our URL endpoint, and we see here, and let's send request, and we see here now we have country info, and inside this JSON object we have ID, latitude, longitude, and then we have flag here, which is this is like PNG. And let's see, let's try to open this, copy this, and let's open in our browser. Alright, so we see here this is a United States flag, and we back to our Postman. Alright, so now we have a new value, which is this is a flag URL, and we are going to implement this URL into list item or recycler view. Alright, so we back to our Android Studio, and now we go to our list item and we close others. So this is our list item or item list of COVID country around the world, and I want to modify this. Maybe I want to make it smaller, let's say 20, and this to 20. Alright, and I think I want to reduce the margin left to 8 dB, and this to and enough. And let's say in the left of the total cases I want to show country flag, so I want to add this image view here, and for the width let's say let's say 48 dB, and then for the height let's say 32 dB. Alright, and for the gravity let's say center vertical. Alright, so we need to give margin left here, let's say 8 dB. Alright, so we give ID here, let's say EMG country flag, and I want to download one flag sample, let's say US, and save here. Let's save this and copy to our Android Studio, paste here inside our drawable, and I want to show here, let's say US, and now we see this flag. Alright, as simple as that. And now we go to our layout detail, which is here, activity COVID country detail. And now we want to give padding here, padding or I think margin. So I want to give margin, so we need to give margin top, left, right, and bottom. So we give 16 dp. And now we set text alignment here to be center, because in some country with a long name it will be bad. So I want to set it to be center, and I want to give margin top, left, right, and bottom 16 dp. Alright, so we back to our item list coverage country again, and I think that's enough. So now we go to our fragment, which is country fragment, and before that we want to implement a new library which is called glide. So we go to the library here, we can see here, so this it's kind of like image loading and caching library for Android, focused on smoothing scrolling. So there's two options. The first one is glide, and the other one is Picasso or others. I think the first one is glide and the second one is Picasso. So I choose this library glide. So we see here how to implement this method. So the first one is we need to copy this, and we back to our Android Studio and paste here. So let's give comment here. And we back to this library, and now we need to copy this Maven Central and Google, and we go to build Gradle here and paste here. Alright, now sync now. Alright, so we have add our library, and now we can implement it on the adapter. Alright, so we go to our adapter, but before that we need to modify our COVID country object, and we call here flag, as simple as that. And we need to remove all, and we need to generate constructor and select all. And the next is we need to generate new chatter all. Alright, and the last but not least, we need to generate parcelable class. Alright, so as simple as that. So we back to our adapter, and for the first one is we need to add a new here image view, and let's say img country flag, and we call here img, and as usual we call here find view by id. Alright, as simple as that. And now we need to create a new context here, let's say context, and again we need to modify this, let's say context here, I'm sorry, let's say context, and this context equal to context. Alright, so we scroll to on bind view holder, And let's see in our library how to implement this. So we need to use this clip with load and then into. Alright, so we say here and we call here glide dot width and we say context and then load. What we want to load is COVID country dot get m flag and then apply and then into COVID into holder and img country flag and here new request option, and inside this request option we say not like that, so we say okay, to make it better, so I want to make it like this. Alright, so we implement like this, glide with context and then load. What we want to load is COVID country.get mflags and then apply new request option, which is override 240 for the width and for the height 160, and we want to apply into our image country flag, which is this. Alright, as simple as that. And now we back to our country fragment and we see error here because we need to add one parameter again because we have updated our object, and now we need to see on the postman again. So we see we have a JSON array, and inside the JSON array we have JSON object, and then this is object, and inside the JSON object we have a key which is country info, and country info is something like JSON object. So flag is a JSON object inside of JSON object. Alright, so I hope you understand. So this flag is a JSON object inside of JSON object. So what we need to do is we need to extract this key from JSON object to be string. How do we do this? Let's say here, and we call here JSON object, let's say country info. Alright, and we say here get JSON object and we say country info, and we see here this. What we need to do is we need to get object from this, which is country info, and now our position is here, but we haven't yet arrived here, so we need to call again because we haven't yet never used our country info object, and we call here country info dot get string, and what we need to get is call flag. Alright, so we see here flag, and now we need to give a new context here. Let's say get activity. Alright, so we have update our code, and let's say here. Alright, and now let's try to run our app. Alright, so it's successfully, and let's see on the country. Alright, it's allowed normally. So we see USA flag, Italy flag, Spain flag, Germany, and let's scroll to the bottom, and it's work fine. I don't know why this China is on the very bottom. Now we have implement to add country flag in our recycler view. Alright, so let's see USA, click, and then let's see country with long name. Let's see this, Venezuela. I think it's more beautiful than before. So we see padding here. I'm sorry, this is like a margin left, right, bottom, and then top. And now our text aligned to center. And let's see this. And yeah, that's works fine. Alright, that's enough my video today. If you have any questions or comment, write it down on the comment field. Thank you so much, and see you again on the next video.